Oh, am I vetoing first?
Yeah, I guess you guys are gonna veto down to one map and then we'll see.
So,
Did we lose the casting channel? What the fuck? Whatever. Alright, well, good luck. Got a 2-minute delay. It's fun. Ugh, you know, I can put music on. Oh wait, I don't even have like a screen for this anymore, do I? Or do I? I have the Proxy Tempest ones. I'll make one real quick. I'm still here, don't worry. Don't worry, I'm still here. We can find an image. Wait, where is it? Where? Ah, screw it. We'll just leave it here for now. Oh god, the music is so loud in my game. What the? I didn't realize my music was set at 100. Jesus. Alright. Oh, what are we left with? What's the first match gonna be? Purge is playing Terran now, I think? Yes. Maybe. We'll find out. I don't remember. We'll see what the matchup is when we get in the game. Ooh, Acolyte. Oh, I should probably post this, shouldn't I? Got my handy Red Bull so I won't fall asleep on you guys. You know. I like how I posted the stream as soon as I went to the black screen on the delay. It's fine. Whatever, guys. Alright, we got PVT, so I don't know what the hell is going on. Good. Good. Alright, so in the top right hand corner of Acolyte, we have playing the green Protoss. It is from Team Risen, or yes, Risen. It is Nikolai. And in the bottom right hand corner playing for Team All Inspiration, we have Purge. So this is a mega massive map. I'm curious to see how the guys play out this game. I haven't seen I don't know exactly what happens to PvT since I am a Zerg player, but from what I know, just as from the layout of the map, you know, pretty easy, pocket, natural. Third base is mostly easy to take because since it's kind of like your a normal natural. So we'll see what these guys do. I'm expecting some sort of pretty macro-ish play, or that also could go pretty macro-ish play going into the mid game. But we'll see what happens. The other option is that since this map is huge, you can put down some proxies, proxy Stargate, stuff like that. It is pretty common. you can hide those pretty well in the corners. So scouting probe coming out here for Nikolai. See what he's gonna be able to spot coming into the natural. Double gas here from Purge, so I'm curious to see what he's gonna do with all this gas that he's banking up here. If I can drop down a factory immediately, we'll see where he goes from there. Probe will get in, and he's gonna spot the first gas and second gas. Then move over to the natural to see if we can see if a command center is going down, and he's gonna spot that there is no command center yet, and I think he knows the factory is up, or he knows with the double gas that the factory should be coming up right now. Yep, and sees it. This Reaper should come out and shoo away this probe. It'd be pretty important to actually take out the probe to just have confirmation the probe isn't still out on the map. With a probe being out on the map, you can be a little wary of, random proxies, pylons over here, Stargate stuff. But with that probe gone, you feel a little more comfortable. Purge is actually going to go out there and check right now as I say that to see if there is any kind of proxies. Yep, just looking all over the place for hidden stuff, proxy, Stargates, that kind of shenanigery. Purge goes straight up to a starport here off of one base, so I'm curious to see what he actually is going to go for. Reactor off the barracks and a tech lab on the factory. So I wonder if this is going to go for a Raven play? Maybe? I'm not sure. Not 100% sure. Nope, siege tank. So maybe like a little 1-1-1 push coming out of Purge here. Stalker coming out for Nikolai. See what he's doing on tech-wise on his side of the map. Just a regular 1-gate expansion, cybernetics core. Nothing too crazy yet. No big tech. So it's going to be a Liberator, a Siege Tank, and some Marines. Reaper does get in, this jukes the Stalker out. Second Stalker is out, and he's going to probably take the Reaper out. And he walks right into a Photon Overcharge. It is kind of annoying when, as a Terran, you really can't get any scouting in against the Protoss, because as soon as you run into any kind of pylon, one Photon Overcharge is going to take it out almost immediately. It's very hard to get real scouting in there. You can't, like, go in and out the way you can against Zerg. So Nikolai is going to drop down this Twilight Council and a robo facility behind it. More Stalkers being made here, so these two Stalkers are going to come out across the map, try to push in, see what they can do, poke at the front. Meanwhile, 2 more gateways on the way for Nikolai as well. Yes. They're going to come in here and see no expansion here, but he will see this push coming, and he should know, oh, this is actually a heavy pressure coming. He sees the Liberator, he sees the 2 siege tanks, and he sees the Marines. So this is alarm bell should be going off and says, like, wait, how are you that far on down the tech tree with just 2 bases? So he's gonna try to run away and pre-prepare for this attack. Piling going down at the ramp, which will help with Photon Overcharge, but see what he can do. Siege tanks can be very, very important with the Liberator giving range of on top of the high ground. Why is my mic like, oh, my mic is going off. Never mind. I was like slightly confused. Like, if I had this entire time my mic muted, I would have been really sad. It is going. So here comes the push now. Purge drops a scan at the top of the ramp. He sees mostly Stalkers. Blink is on the way for Nikolai. Liberator gonna get into a little bit of position here. He needs to cover this ramp, but he isn't really able to yet. The second Liberator has arrived, and I think this is going to be the one that covers the ramp. Perhaps, maybe. Purge, maybe. Nikolai actually starts the Photon Archer, but nothing really in range here. I think it was just there to stop the Marines from stimming up in here. This is going to be a pretty tough hold for Nikolai. Because Blink is only like about 2/3 of the way done, and there's really no good way to get on top of these Liberators. These 2 siege tanks are going to cover them with the Marines here as well. Purge still slowly moving his way up here, leapfrogging these siege tanks, using the Liberators to cover. He gets 1 siege tank on top of the high ground. He's going to go for a little bit here, loses a couple Stalkers. This is going to start getting rough. Siege tank still moving up. Blink almost about complete, but I think even if Blink does complete, there's just too many siege tanks here for him to get on top of anything. The Immortal is going to come in big, but Immortal is getting shredded by these Marines as well. And the Immortal goes down to the siege tanks, and the Mothership Core goes down as well, and that'll be it. Purge will take game number 1 with a nice 1-base push. That was cool. Purge gonna take game number 1. Interesting build their choice there. Huge map, like I was saying. I was expecting something a little more macro, but it turned into a pretty nice mind game there. The one base shenaniganry. It's good build choice. Let's see who Risen is gonna bring out next to combat this Terran. Yeah, my music is really loud, isn't it? I'm turn the volume down again. Oh, cool, back. I turned the music on and it was like ridiculously loud for some reason. Drop it a good deal. Let me know if that's any better. Looks like we're gonna get Magic in here. I am on a 2-minute delay, so I won't be able to respond super quickly. But it's, yeah. Don't worry, I'm reading the chat. Looks like it's gonna be another Protoss. Purge. Now we're going to a PvP on Abyssal Reef. Abyssal Reef, I think, is a pretty nice map for Protoss from what I've seen. It's pretty good. It's a lot of choke points, but which makes Siege Tanks really good in this map. But Protoss could also use that pretty well as well. So let's see what he does. See how this plays out. Ready for the game to start up. Alright, let's get into it. In the top left-hand corner, playing the purple Protoss, we have Magic, 2 eyes. I'm not gonna lie, kind of like a stripper's name, just a little bit. Yeah, with a capital C, maybe not. And in the bottom right-hand corner, playing the green Terran, we have Purge. So, Abyssal Reef, kind of, I want to say almost the opposite map of Acolyte, as Acolyte was just a huge map with pretty easy to take natural, pretty easy to take third base. Abyssal Reef, kind of the exact opposite, right? This natural is a standard natural, and the third base is all the way over here. You have 2 attack paths, you have this back alleyway, which is really annoying to deal with, especially as it's like Zerg, but it's like made for run-bys and made for counterattacks and stuff like that, Zealot Warpins. This 4th base is kind of annoying with these rocks here. You get attacks coming this way, you get attacks coming to your natural, so much different map. It's gonna see. I'm expecting this to play out much differently. Purge actually gonna take this SCV moving around the left-hand side. Let's see what he decides to do here. Magic's gonna come in and steal an assimilator. I guess he just wants to stop Purge from doing it, and that's 1-base stuff that he was gonna do last game. Last game, his 1-base play did kind of hinge on the fact that he had 2 gases early, was able to get those Siege Tanks Liberators out. So Purge may not be able to do something quite so tech heavy this time, but he does have his SCV hidden on the left hand side here, so I'm curious to see what he decides to do. But Magic is hot on the trail. He's gonna look for this SCV, and I think he will spot it depending on where Purge puts it. Cybernetics core coming down now, and the Nexus as well. He spots it. He does spot the SCV hiding there, but does he actually spot it? I'm not sure if he actually saw it. He saw it, but he kind of like went right past it. He didn't see the building. So like his vision, if he didn't actually look at it while he was moving by, he won't see the SCV. If it was a building, the building would stay in the fog of war. The Reaper is going to come up and chase away that probe. Let's see what this SCV decides to do. Let's see if Purge decides to continue on with this proxy play. Kind of chilling. Second gateway coming up for Magic. No big tech coming out quite yet. Warp gate is on the way. Just an adept this time rather than the stalkers of last game. There's only so this game Purge is going for straight 3 barracks marines right now. No real tech. Last game he went straight for that 1-1-1 right into the factory, right into the starport. But this time he seems like he's going for much less tech heavy, much more I want to power bio out type of play. No command center yet though. Interesting enough. That's 2 more barracks. All right, so it's gonna be 5 barracks marine off of 1 base. This is something. I wonder. I don't know what Magic's thinking yet. All right, here comes a factory. So I wonder what's gonna come out of this factory. Maybe a whole bunch of marines and then maybe a siege tank or a cyclone on this side of the map. Is it a dev website, Lumia, though? I think he just recently changed that link. Alright, so there's a decent amount of marines. I like that he didn't use all the marines to keep rallying to kill that simulator, because if he saw more than 2 or 3 marines, you would think, wait a second, why do you have so many marines right now? But here comes 6 marines at a time going across the map. And cyclones are being made from this factory. 1 is done now. See what Magic has to defend this. He's got 1 adept right now. Really only 1 pilot in position. For a boss facility going for a observer. And he's got a war prism with a probe in it. Interesting enough. So I think he's taking out the Robo Bay. So possibly Disruptor or Colossus at this point. But I don't think he's going to have anything out in time for this attack. There's not going to be much here. Units-wise, there's 1 Stalker, 1 Adept, and that's about it. And a Photon Overcharge. Cyclone is moving up with these Marines, and this is going to do some damage. The pylon goes down immediately. And Magic has to bail. 2 Stalkers are going to get caught in the back here. This pylon's going down as well. I think this natural is just going to be absolutely forfeit. Gonna get go for this War Prism speed, and I think with the way this game is turning out, with the amount of workers that Purge has, he has to do more damage than that. Killing natural is fine, but he's down 41 to 21. Oh, he needs to get out. Good spread? No, not a good spread. Those Marines just get absolutely taken out by that disruptor shot. Huge shot there. Photon Overcharge is popped on the pylon that really isn't in range of anything yet. And these probes are going to go down very rapidly to all these Marines. This pylon will go down as well. The Disruptor is still in the back there. This pylon is going to start his Photon Overcharge, but again, not in range of anything. These pylons are just not actually able to do much defending. Here comes another Disruptor shot and gets a decent amount of Marines, not too many though. And the pylon goes down, takes out another gateway, and there it is. Magic has to tap out. Oops, I didn't mean that. This 1 base play by Purge does take out Magic. Was not exactly expecting it. He did go and look for this proxy play. He went all around, just couldn't spot it. He did in fact see the SCV, but just didn't go back to look for it again. It's kind of crazy, man. But nice play there from Purge. Cheesing out. Well, okay, not cheese. 2 1-base plays so far to take out these 2 Protosses. And that puts all in up 2-0. Let's see. Will Stillfly bring out another Protoss? Or will Ryzen have something else in store for us? and also what's the next cheese that Purge is gonna bring out? Will Purge take an expansion at some point in this match? Find out next time. Never, honestly, but actually I don't know. I haven't watched too many Purge's games so far. He just recently came back from like a 2-year-ish break, so it's good that I'm getting to see some of his gameplay now. I haven't really saw too much of it recently. Also because I haven't been casting CTL, my internet's been bad. So usually how I get to see a lot of All-In's players is casting CTL, and I've been definitely slacking on it because I just haven't been around and my internet's been bad. Alright, cool. So next is going to be Stillfly himself. What race does Stillfly play? I actually don't even know. I think he's Zerg. If the portrait is anything to go by, he's Zerg. Yep, Zerg. Alright, so it's going to be a ZVT. Good, a match I could actually commentate a little bit because I know what's going on. Interesting. Stillfly is going to go for Interloper. And as a Zerg, I absolutely despise Interloper. I can get into it when we get into the game, but I absolutely despise it in ZVT. So, which makes me think that Stillfly has something planned for this map. Something a little interesting. What? My stream is windy. What does my stream being windy mean? Is it still windy? Whatever. Okay. So, in the bottom right hand corner of Interloper, we have playing for Team Risen. It is Stillfly. My scoreboard figured out. Okay. And in the top left hand corner, up 2-0 in the best of 7, we have Purge. So what I was saying before about why I hate this map is because I think this map is really, really good against for Terran. You have this kind of like weird choke point thing, right, which you can attack into. Siege chains can be put down here, siege chains can be on this side, whatever. And it's just so hard to engage in all these areas. It's just like a really awkward place for Zerg to get like good surrounds on. All these rocks everywhere. And this choke point, while you take your third, is super hard to deal with, right? Because they can attack into here, stim in, and then pull back, stim in, pull back, and trying to bait you into any type of engagement into this right-hand corner is just crazy hard. But let's see what he's deciding to do here. So standard hatch gas pool so far out of Stillfly, and looks like Purge is gonna go for that double gas once again. So maybe he's gonna try another type of one base play. Don't know which kind it's gonna be this time, as it is a TVZ. But oh, maybe not. Maybe he's gonna go for an expansion. And there it is, folks. Purge's first expansion of the best of 7. He's taken a command center. Yeah, like there's all these like small choke points that like you can force engagements and pulling back and then attack and pulling back and stuff like that. There comes the first Reaper. Moving across the map and see what Purge can do here. Now that there's no Protoss on the map, no more Photon Overcharge, this Reaper has the ability to get some damage in rather than just coming in, getting a little bit of scouting and dying. So let's see what he's able to accomplish with it. They come in, sees 4 lanes. They shouldn't die. The Reaper, they shouldn't die, the Reaper shouldn't die, so it should just be this kind of little dance here that everybody does in ZVT, just kind of because, just to keep the other person honest, really. Like, hey, look, I'm here, deal with me or you'll lose the game. And he's gonna come in and spot out basically just the spawning pool getting gas. Doesn't spot the gas continue being mined, but not exactly the biggest deal. A lot of times people would go for get 100 gas, get speed, and then pull off, and then go into your kind of macro play. But Stillfly's still going to take gas and see if Purge is able to stop this third base coming down and how long it is. Just kill a couple of Ling. Doesn't kill Ling. Kills one Ling. But in killing that Ling allows the hatchery to go down. And oh wait, there was a Baneliness being made? Oh, I didn't even see that. But that's why there was still gas being taken. The Baneliness was started and Purge has not spotted it yet. Reaper does go down, and this could be a little risky because now there's 10 more Lings on the production tab. More and more Lings being made, flooded across the map. So we'll see how Purge is going to be able to deal with this Ling flood / Baneling bust. Hellions are here, and with a good enough micro that he should be able to take out these Lings. One Hellion is going to get caught. He goes into the main. Cyclone. 2 Cyclones are out, so these should stop his attack. Hellions and Cyclones are pretty good at dealing with this. You can always repair those. Cyclones aren't the greatest against Lings, but Cyclones with the cover of Hellions are very, very good. And especially now that the Armory is going down, he will have Hellbats, and Hellbats plus Cyclones is quite the lethal combination. So what we got here? We got Zerglings moving across the map. Now that Stillfly made a pretty big investment into these Zerglings, he needs to get something done, right? And with these Hellions moving across the map with these 2 Cyclones, I'm not sure what he can get done, right? They are going to chase down a couple of these Lings. If Purge isn't careful, he will leave his door open, and these Lings can get right up into the main base or into the natural and get some damage onto the mineral line. And here it comes. He's going to get 2, 3, 5 workers so far. Door is open. More Lings. Ooh, Lings just barely don't get into the main. Banelings are being made at the natural base. Purge, I think, needs to lift this and kind of bunker up in his main. Meanwhile, these Hellbats and Cyclones are going to move across the map, taking a position onto this third base. I think this third base should go down with the 2 Cyclones here, taking out this Queen. No real amount of Lings is going to be able to stop this unless Stillfly is able to get enough Banelings out here and Lings to deal with it. The Banelings will be able to take out these Hellbats, but he just needs that. Third base does go down, so now we are on 1 base to 2 base. Actually, this Command Center goes down for Purge. I didn't see that. That's pretty big. So only on 1 orbital command versus the 2 hatcheries of Stillfly. This army is very difficult to deal with, but if Purge gets himself stuck in this kind of position here, those Banelings could do some pretty big damage, and the Banelings get in, kill off almost all the Hellbats. There are 3 really low health Hellbats, but there are no more Lings to clean this up, and the Cyclones are just going to town. 3 more Hellbats are here to deal with the Lings that are attacking the Cyclones, so I think with these 15 workers killed, he cleaned out the natural as well. I think Purge has actually done this. He got, Stillfly got pretty good hits, but he just wasn't enough to clear the entire army out. Oh my god, this Hellbat has 1 health left. Well, he does clean it up eventually, but we're now down to 17 workers to 23. So this game kind of reset a little bit. The second command center is starting up for Purge. And there are a bunch of Cyclones out on the map now. More Hellions are being made, so we got the patented cars build continuing on. And I think with the way Stillfly's economy is, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to create enough units to really defend against this kind of pressure. Because the only way to really deal with this, right, is to have enough Banelings to deal with the Hellbats and Hellions, and then have enough Lings left over on top of that to deal with the Cyclones. And I just think with the economy and where it's at, I'm not sure he's going to be able to do it. Because Cyclones, uncontested, will just shred all of these Queens. And look at that, they're going down 1, 2. 2 Queens going down. Hydras are out, which is actually not a bad call. It's just not going to be enough of the economy, I think. And the Hydras get cleaned up. 2 Bands do come in and get some pretty good hits. These 3 Hellbats are in a bit of trouble. But because there are no SCVs here to repair as well. Let's go, let's go. Oh, I thought for a second, I thought the Broodlings were gonna kill a Hellbat. Not quite though. Broodlings do die pretty quickly to Hellbats. And here comes the natural gonna go down as well. All these broodlings, take out one, almost take out two. Hellbat's got 5 health left. And Purge is like, you know what, I'm okay. I killed 2 bases, let's go home, we're good. But he has quite the reinforcements coming across the map here. 2 more Cyclones and about 6, 7 more Hellions. So this should be the final blow here for Purge. Steelfly really only on 23 workers, oversaturated the main. He's got this Hydra's Den. He's got another Baneless on the way, but without the Baneless done yet, I don't know what he's gonna do against these Hellbats. And I think even what Purge should do is not even morph them into Hellbats. Leave them as Hellions and go right after these Hydralisks. Because Hydralisks are indeed light units, and they will go down to these Hellbats pretty quickly, or Hellions. He's gonna try to morph in some Desperation Banelings, but everything's gonna get melted here from the Hellbat fire, and I think this should be it. Steelfly has to tap out, damn GG, and there it is. Purge takes game number 3, 1 away from the all kill. Ouch. So the Bailey bus was an idea, but I think the way Purge was playing, he's like the first 2 games where he went for 2 1-base plays, and it was just kind of a rough situation to go into, right? And then opening Hellions is pretty good against Baneling busts in general. Alright, so here comes the next game. Last chance here from Rizin. I keep wanting to say Ryzen, but it's not Ryzen. It's risen from the ashes. GG. I don't have a tasteless GG. Tasteless GG sounds like he's ripping his throat out every time he says it. Alright, so next player is going to be Nonchalant. And I think this will be a Terran? He's got Terran games and Protoss games, so we'll see what it is. Alright, let's say we're going to Odyssey here for a nice little TBT. At least I think it's a TBT. Good. Purge is doing me a favor here because I wanted to go eat dinner and I forgot that this was happening, but I didn't cook yet. So I'm gonna do it after this game. If this is a 35-minute best of 7, whew. But I don't want to say that yet because that'll jinx the hell out of us. Yeah, I was thinking that roachling all of them are pretty good with the Hellbat opening. But the thing is, like, no, they haven't seen any of Purge's ZVTs yet, right? So, like, who knew? Who knew? Oh, good. I get to cast a ZVT. I'll be in TVT. I have no idea what's going on. I was trying to play TVTs today on my Terran account, which is like somewhere like 3,700 MR. I don't understand that matchup at all. It's like there's a certain point where you need a certain amount of units to just straight up not die. I just straight up die to a lot of it. I'm like, oh, he's got 4 Cyclones. I didn't have enough units at this point. Thanks. Because I just don't have an opening. I play Zerg, I don't need build orders. Alright, so, come on, screen load. Okay. In the bottom right hand corner, playing the blue Terran, we have Nonchalant. And in the top left hand corner, 1 game away from the all kill, it is from Team All Inspiration, Purge. Let's see what happens here. We got a gas first here out of Purge. And Nonchalant going for the double proxy, it looks like. These two SCVs are good. This is the cheesiest series I've casted in a long time. It was a 1 base 1-1-1 first game, and then a 5 racks Marine push game 2, and then an attempted Baneling bust game 3. And now I think it's gonna be 3 racks Reaper, or I don't know, 2 racks Reaper. I don't know what the normal proxy is. From this position, it makes me think it's Reaper though, right? Because you go right for the jump. Let's see if Purge is able to deal with the Reapers. Reverse sweeps. I mean, we did watch BlizzCon, right? The Rogue TY reverse sweep was rough. It was rough to watch. I know everyone wanted TY to go so we wouldn't have a ZVZ finals, but I enjoyed the hell out of a ZVZ finals. Alright, here comes a... Ooh, okay, third... So 3 barracks. Yep, we're going for 3 eyes Reaper here. Let's see if Purge is able to deal with this. He's got his own Reaper on the way now. Factory behind it. So I'm not actually sure how you're supposed to deal with 3 eyes Reaper as a Terran. I think it's a Cyclone, if I'm correct. But don't quote me on that because my TBT knowledge is terrible. Ooh, he's gonna actually put a reactor onto this barracks, so let's see what happens. He actually stays home with the Reaper, interestingly enough. First Reaper from Nonchalant is gonna come into the natural mineral line, or main mineral line, and takes out 1 SCV so far. And here comes the second one, and I think at this point Purge is starting to realize, wait, so those 2 Reapers showed up way too fast. And he's gonna have to pull off a couple of his SCVs to try to deal with it. Oh, and a nice target fire there. Takes out the Reaper of Purge. Cyclone is on the way. Does take out the second SCV building the starport. So far, the damage is 3 workers killed, and there is more Reapers on the way for Nonchalant. I think this is looking a little bit rough. Getting caught doing his little 1-1-1 push, and I think the amount of damage here is gonna be too much for Purge to come back for. 13, 14. The Cyclone is finally get out, but at what cost, right? Cyclone gets out. It's gonna take out these, start taking out Reapers, but he's down to 3 workers. To the 15 of Nonchalant. With our parry, maybe I'll do this, but does take out the SCVs, repairing this Cyclone, and the Cyclone itself will go down as well. And I think this should spell it. This should do it. There's GG. Purge taps out, and Nonchalant takes game 1 for Risen. Lumiere, you were incorrect. It's funny because I see you typing that as I cast him doing that full all in. Because of the 2-minute delay, but whatever. Alright, so you're down to 3-1. What? Alright, let's see who we got coming up next. Give me a second, guys. Let me find out who we're gonna get next. Alright, we're back. It's gonna be a ZVT. Yeah, those are the maps. We're gonna be Ascension, the Ire, Mech Depot, or Catalina. So let's see where we go here. We're gonna bring in Ribeye, the man who has not played a game of StarCraft in I don't know how long. Just playing League. I like how he decided that he wasn't gonna type in the chat and made me type. Good job, Logan. Appreciate it. What's funny is I think he's gonna cheese as well, because you know what happens when you don't play for like 6 months or 3 months or something? You just revert back to your cheesy self, and Logan is a kind of a cheesy player. Yeah, I was talking in Discord, that's all. Alright, so in the bottom right hand corner of Ascension to Ire, we have taking game 1. Taking game 1 for Verizon, it is Nonchalant. And in the top left hand corner, playing for Team All Inspiration, playing the Orange Zerg, it is Ribeye. Just makes me hungry because I haven't eaten yet.
Fighting the good fight.
Exactly, fighting the good fight. Now let's see. Logan hasn't played a game of StarCraft in probably about 3 weeks or more. So I'm expecting some sloppy play. But we'll see what happens. So Nonchalant's gonna go for that gas first into a 2 barracks opening? To get the React Reaper also? Against Zerg. It looks like a second barracks. Are we gonna do another barracks Reaper? This is gonna be the cheesiest set I've ever cast in my life. The audio is fine. Don't worry. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, Louie. I'm on top of it. I'm on top of it. Alright, so here comes the gas hatch gas pool. It's pretty standard. And here's 3 racks. Let's see. Let's see how Ribeye deals with the 3-rack Reaper. It has been nerfed pretty heavily, so I'm curious to see how he does with this. Kinda cheesy. He's pretty cheesy. Here comes the second command center. Oh, second command center. Second refinery. And here come the Reapers. Let's see when Ribeye realizes what's happening. Speed is on the way now. He did not take all 3, put all 3 on gas, so I think this is a little bit later than it should be. But as long as he realizes fast enough that this is a 3-rack Reaper and not a standard Reaper type of timing, he should be okay. Just pulls out a whole bunch of drones, pulls a lot of lings out, and starts to continue to make queens. This first Reaper is gonna come around and get some damage. Queen pops out, and I think he's gonna get it. All right, that's 1 Reaper down already. That's a big win. Queen pops out at the perfect time and does take out the first Reaper. He does see 2 more Reapers, so I think he's starting to realize that okay, this is a little more. This is more than I expected, and he's continuing to make lings, continuing to make queens. Spinecrawler is coming down in the natural, so as long as he doesn't lose all of these lings before the Spinecrawler finishes, he could be okay. But he is starting to lose Spinecrawlers very rapidly. Oh, and the supply block is gonna hurt him. This second queen is not gonna get out toward the natural. 4 Reapers are here. Spinecrawler is down, so he can't really get into the natural base, mineral line. But I don't know, moving that Spinecrawler is a bold play. I think it's gonna be okay though. Maybe. I don't know actually. He's not gonna be able to fight into the Spinecrawler for sure, because just Reapers don't fight Spinecrawlers. But he does need a lot more lings to come out. And wait, did he cancel speed? What? Logan, you need speed to. Oh no, he didn't. Okay, I was like, these didn't look like speed Zerglings for a second. They're fine. We're okay. We're fine. But the Reaper count is starting to grow here. The ling count is here as well, but I think the big thing is everybody needs to continue to make queens over and over again, because the queens are what's going to be tanking for these tanking for the lings. Honestly, the lings gonna try to get a wraparound while the queens are just kind of poking away the damage. One queen gets dangerously low, but still not enough lings out really to deal with it. Those Reaper bombs were not close enough, quite close enough to get to that Spinecrawler. Looks like Nonchalant's a little bit afraid to dive in here, which is fair. Now there's 4 queens out, and I think this may have to end the rush. He's gonna try to drop a bunch of bombs on this Spinecrawler, but it does like nothing. Man, they really nerfed the hell out of the Reaper bombs. I didn't realize how bad it was against Spinecrawlers until I just saw 5 of them go up and it did 40 damage. Wait, did they nerf it against buildings, or they just nerfed it in general? I actually don't even know. So back at home, what's the transition? He's got a 3rd command center down already, going for an orbital. Nonchalant is going for that stim, so I think it's just going to be Marines coming out after. So actually, there is 4 gases up, so curious to see what he's going to decide to go for. Factory coming up now. Ooh, the Reapers actually do get caught a little bit, and a lot of them are going down the middle of the map, so they're only down to 4 Reapers. So that's actually pretty big, because that means your map presence is basically gone as Nonchalant. And the 3rd base is on the way for everybody as well. So if Nonchalant could just get this 3rd base down and secured, he should be in a pretty good spot. And that is, in fact, a wall. What? How? Okay, whatever. Come on, Lings, you couldn't fit through that? Really? Really? So, Burrow coming down for everybody. Interesting play here. I don't know what he's gonna do with the Burrow, or it was a misclick. I'm not actually sure. But, I want to see some Burrow Balings. That's what I want to see. That Marine, because this map actually is pretty good for it, right? Because you're either coming through this choke point, or this choke point most of the time. So you put any kind of Burrow Balings here, you could just shut down an army before it gets to you. We'll see. 3rd base is gonna get scanned by Nonchalant, so he's gonna see what he's working with here. No crazy all in, no like 2 base. Oh, okay, so your 3rd Reaper failed. I'm gonna come and kill you now. So it doesn't like that, but he does see no workers on here, so he may be a little bit worried of how big the army from Ribeyes is. Ribeye is kind of going up for Spire now as well, so he's going for this kind of Mutilating Bane type style without the Banelings for some reason. Might have just forgot it, but it's coming. It's coming soon, I believe. Right now, if Nonchalant gets enough Marines out, he's got no real way to deal with the Marines because he doesn't have Banelings. But the production is here. It's coming out. Ribeyes Akami still hasn't really recovered. A lot of times that's what happens when you kind of get knocked off of your normal macro build, where you're like, oh, I gotta mill a bunch of lings now and deal with all this harassment and pressure, and then you just kind of like forget about your normal macro. So Ribbo's sitting only on 46 workers when he should be much farther now and making a bunch of lings. His army is pretty large. He's got 50 workers right now. 50 lings. 50 supply worth of lings. So his drops can come in towards the third base. No real vision of it yet. The Zelnaga towers are being controlled by Nonchalant, so Ribbo doesn't really have too much vision of where these drops are coming from. So it's gonna come down here and try to make its way towards their base. There really isn't much here to defend. Lings are in the natural, and there's plenty of creep, so he should be able to get there pretty quickly. Mutas are across the map though, so there's no real way to take out these metabags without queens. But there are plenty of lings here, and he will take that down. So Mutas will get into the natural, takes out 3 workers, but they are being chased away and loses a couple to Marines and missile turrets. Oh, run away! Maybe I get a tank. Oh, he runs right into the trap of all these missile turrets. So loses, I think, 4 or 5 Mutas for this. That hurts. But I think he may catch his drop here with the lings and the Mutas coming back. Nonchalant shouldn't be able to get away here. He might get away with the medevacs for a little bit. Once the boost runs out, though, he should be able to take down at least one of these. Probably both. Yep. And he's gonna hit. Ribbo, please stutter these a little bit. Alright, he gets one. Might not be able to get the other. Is he gonna get the other? No, the trap! Ooh, he loses a muta for it. Decent creep spray out through the middle, though. And still no Baleen Nest. He's got 2 Evo Chambers. And Baleen Nest is finally almost coming up now. So the mutas are back at home. Oh, he runs his mutas into a bunch of Marines though. Bit of a counterattack here at the third base. The planetary isn't complete yet, so he might be able to take this down. If it goes fast enough. He should be able to take this down. But this army coming out toward the 4th base of Ribbo is pretty massive. I don't know how he's going to deal with this, because the Baleen Nest just finished, so... Internet? Uh-oh. Still fly. We lost him. At least he was just a spectator. So what I was saying before is that the Baleen Nest just finished, so the Baleen speed hasn't even been started yet. So dealing with this amount of Marines is going to be very tricky. He's either going to need a whole lot more lings, or I don't know how we can deal with this. And these are +1 as well. Oh my god, no way. The planetary finishes, that hurts. Ouch. Ribbo needs Banelings now. He's got all these lings here, but really nothing else to deal with. No Banelings up to deal with this. He's gonna just pull everything, go for it. That is a lot of stim, though. Siege Tank is gonna do some pretty good damage to their own units, but I think it's gonna be enough. Well, actually, Ribbo's gonna clean this up, but it's gonna be a lot of damage done. He lost 15 workers there for that. But on the other side of the map, I think. Yeah, the lings into the natural did. Wait, what? Okay. The lings in the natural did a lot of damage and killed 28 workers of Nonchalant as well. This game's getting out of control, actually. Ribbo's down to 40 supply, though. 65 workers at 26. So, in theory, Nonchalant should be okay still. But Ribbo did some counter pressure and did do alright. But he just has no economy in this position. Oh god, these overlords. Very sad. I think if he was able to kill this planetary with his lings originally, he might be okay. But he's just got so many workers over here. How does he have 70 workers even though even after Ribbo killed so many? It's crazy. And the lings are not able to take the siege tank out, and this position is going to be hard to break with what Ribbo has. Banelings are gonna come out, but again, Banelings are about speed. The micro should be good enough here. A couple of Marines, a couple of mutas coming out, but I don't know. I guess he could pick off small groups of Marines here, but he's going for the siege tank. Does take the siege tank out. Takes out a couple of the Marines that are straggling on the right hand side there. I think these mutas can take this fight actually, but the upgrades are just crazy in Nonchalant's favor. Everybody hasn't even started any upgrades. He's got these 2 Evo chains, but nothing. He's been too busy trying to hold off this push. And the parade push is quite something. It's on the way. The mutas are gonna take out 1-2 medevacs. Gonna lose a couple mutas for it though. Or a lot of mutas for it. So that's a lot of his army taken out there. Nonchalant's gonna have to group up a little bit here. I think once he groups up, he should be able to take this fight. Because like these Marines alone aren't gonna be able to fight, but together they're gonna pack a punch. These don't really have much support, right? They don't have any medevacs. The medevacs are taken out. Siege tanks are gone. The big thing though is these upgrades. The +2, +1 is just gonna absolutely tear through these 0-0 lings. And Ribeye can't at all take out this Plant Fury. That's a lot of banelings, but it's not even gonna be enough. He might kill a bunch of workers. And these Marines can come down to the left-hand side, going down towards this third base of Ribeye, and there really isn't much to defend here. All his lings are across the map. There's a couple here at the natural. Whoa, alright, he just goes banelings into that planetary. I'm gonna say not worth it, as he needed those banelings. He's down 50 supply, but hey, it's a win, right? A win's a win. Sort of, maybe. If you nuke yourself while winning, I guess it's sort of win. Oh, this position here from these Marines. Just an absolute meat grinder. All these lings go down. All these drones go down. All these mutas go down. And I think that should do it. Ribeye down to 16 supply. 5 drones to the 69 of Nonchalant. The parade push is going strong. And I think the follow-up to that 3x Reaper is going to have to kill Ribeye. He's going to try some last-ditch effort here with these 5 banelings. Does get some decent shots. But the Marines left over are just going to be more than enough. And there is GG. Ribeye is taken out. And Nonchalant takes the second game of the series. And again, I'm not going to be able to eat dinner. Yet. I think we're going to bring in more frogs, more subs now. What's happening? Yeah. Frogs is eager. Frogs just like immediately as the game ended tried to join the party. What's the last 2 maps? Mech and I think you can probably go to Mech. I'd be surprised if Frogs picks Catalina, just because Catalina as a Zerg is awful. Wow, he picked Catalina. What a madman. What an absolute madman. Alright, so we're going to Catalina. Alright, so we get into it. Game number 6, the best of 7. Exciting times, guys. Exciting times. Oh, we're up at 28 viewers. Holy crap, guys. I want to thank you guys all for watching, because I haven't turned on this stream in so long because the internet's been bad. But 28 viewers is quite the feat. It's more than we usually get. Alright, let's get back to this game. What's the score? That, right? Yeah, okay. Alright, in the bottom right hand corner we have playing for Team All Inspiration, patented pink Zerg. It is Frugs. And in the top left hand corner, playing as the blue Terran, taking 2 games so far in the best of 7 series, it is Nonchalant. And Frugs already living up to his name and going for a spawning pool at 14. Okay. Okay. Why not? Sure. Every single game has been a cheese. I'm glad we're really embracing the meme of all in being the cheesy pricks. Guys, killing me here. And here comes the second track. So this is gonna be a Roach Ravager all in. Let's see how good Nonchalant's Ravager all in defense is. This map, I don't know. I haven't done it on this map. I wonder. I actually don't know how good it is. I think it could be bad if you don't get you don't overload scout the correct direction first. I'm not sure how it times out though, because you need that overload to get vision on the high ground, right, for your Ravagers. So if you don't scout your first overlord this direction, are you screwed? I don't actually know. Frugs is gonna go. He's fortunately gonna scout his opponent in the first, so the first to the left. And Nonchalant actually not going for a Reaper at all. Going for a reactor immediately off of the barracks into a factory. So I think this is actually gonna go well for him because he will have the factory down in order to make cyclones to deal with the Ravagers. He's gonna come in and spot the build, I think. He didn't go all the way in actually though. He saw, what did he see? He saw the gas and he saw the one base. It's like, I don't know, is that enough to confirm? It might be enough to confirm. Because usually what you want to do with this Ravager all in, right, is the build you're looking for to counter is a command center on low ground. You send your first 2 things out with and cancel the command center on low ground, and then take the Ravagers as a follow up, like Sue did in the GSL. Not GSL, BlizzCon. But Nonchalant isn't going for that kind of all in, or that kind of a build. He's going for 2 Cyclones off of a reactored factory, and this could get very bad for Frugs. This is like about as big of a builder of loss as I could think of, honestly. Because if he shows up to this ramp and there's 2 Cyclones against Ravagers, he's just gonna die, I think. Just straight up die. And there are the 2 Cyclones. So Nonchalant's gonna be in a very good spot here. I think Frugs has realized this and he's starting to drone up now, but he's gonna give it a shot. There's gonna need to be some like incredible miss micro from Nonchalant for this to work, I think. Although he did start shooting himself, I think. Well, he does supply block him a little bit. If he could take out the Cyclone here. Target fire Frugs, he's not target firing. He does pull a lot of the SCVs down the repair. But this is rough. That's a lot of missed mining time, but still, man. If he could somehow take out this Cyclone, I don't think he's gonna be able to though. There's just too much here for him. One more Ravager goes down. He does take out a bunch of the SCVs, so we are equal in SCVs now. 17 to 17. Frugs is taking a natural now, and the Roaches have stopped. He is now only making drones and Roaches to defend, I guess. It's funny because we're known as super cheesy, but what I realized is everybody who plays in like Clan Wars is cheesy as shit. But then like people like me don't cheese. I cheese a little bit, but not really. Frugs always cheeses in these things though, because he's crazy. And I don't think this hatchery is gonna get up. There are no SCVs here to repair though, so they might be able to take out some of these Cyclones. He does take out one. Ooh, he does cancel the hatchery. Cyclone does not go down. He's gonna run. He's out of here. So where are we at? We got 18 drones with 22 workers, SCVs. Cyclone production is sort of halted a little bit here. He's got one, he's got two SCVs, so I don't know if the one-base Cyclone stuff is going to be able to continue as this Ravager's out now. The Cyclones are really good to defend the Ravager pushes with the repair, but Cyclones coming in against, attacking against Ravagers isn't quite as good, especially if there's Lings to defend and support. No speed yet though, so he's not going to be able to get the wraparound on the Cyclones as he wants. But he just caught out a little bit here. Oh, actually the SCVs blocked the Cyclone a little bit, and there it is, takes him down. So this Cyclone push is going to be stopped. Oh, another one's coming up here, but ooh, a little bit of miss rally. Gets a lot of damage done on top of it. The SCV is going to come and try to support, loses another SCV, and this is going to have to run all the way back home. So this game got weird. Cyclones versus Ravagers. It turned into whoever's got the defensive advantage is really the one who's winning. Because I don't think Fruz could attack into this. Oh, he's going to lose a Ravager. See, once you attack into this stuff, it gets much harder. Oh, nice micro there from Nonchalant, saving that one more Cyclone. Well, maybe he's a low. He's not. There's no repair. Nice target fire again there to take out the weakened Ravager. But he needs these SCVs to continue to repair. And there is a cloaked Banshee on the way over, and there's nothing here to defend this Banshee at all. There's no detection, nothing. So as long as Nonchalant able to deal with these Ravagers at home, this Banshee should get a ton of work done. Cloak's about to finish now, and he's going to run in and just absolutely demolish this mineral line. This Spore Crawler is halfway done. If he targets the Spore Crawler, Nonchalant, target the Spore Crawler! Oh, he's going to get workers done, it's fine. Oh, don't run in though, don't run in though! Ouch! He only gets 4 workers killed. Could have been much worse. There are 2 Spore Crawlers in the natural, 1 in the main. And we got another 2 Cyclone push coming in from Nonchalant. Let's see if this can do any damage. There is no army out here besides Queens for Frugs. And with the repair of these SCVs, I think Frugs may be in a lot of trouble here. I'm surprised he didn't have any more units. The drones have got to be pulled. It's gonna be Citizens Arrest here for sure. The drones are gonna push him back a little bit. So we got drones fighting SCVs, fighting Cyclones, fighting Queens. Can he get a surround on this? No. Okay. There's 4 Cyclones here. This is getting crazy. He needs these Ravagers out for sure. But he can't pull... the drones are coming off the line again. They're going to start melting to these Cyclone shots. The 2 Ravagers here not doing anything in the back. Frugs, do something to the Ravagers. Frugs, please. With enough micro, the Cyclones are going to get hit. Transfuse is going off. But oh, the move command, I don't think it's going to be enough. I think Frugs is going to get taken out here. A Banshee comes in to support, and I think this will be it. Nonchalant. The reverse all kill coming through, possibly. Fruz gonna give it one last chance here, up at the top of the ramp, holding with Roach Ravager. But that's a lot of Cyclones. That's just too many Cyclones, honestly. And the cheese has beaten the cheese. Down to 8, 7 workers. I think this should be it. Frugs is sitting in the corner of his one Ravager, trying to rethink his life decisions. I actually saw the discussion going on in Discord about what build to do against Nonchalant. I was gonna say don't do a Ravager all because if you one bases you're gonna die, but I didn't say anything. I just let it play out. Is that bad? Is that against team spirit? I don't know. Alright, well, guys, we're here. We made it to game 7 somehow. I must have jinxed it. I shouldn't have said anything when it was 3-0 Purge. Shouldn't have said anything, but now we're here. We're at game 7. And I think we're bringing in our closer here and see if we can make this happen. The King Lumia, or Rhapsody, or whatever the hell your name is now. Alright, so we're going into game 7. I think it's going to be on Mech Depot, so could be a longer game if one of these guys decides to just, you know, not cheese, but you know, every game has been some form of cheese. So we'll see. All these games are diamond level, by the way. Timmy Manhood, whenever you, whenever this shows up on the 2-minute delay. Oh, I gotta read. Nano, I agree with chop the cheese, but it's never gonna happen because this is this is the world we live in now. we're just gonna one base forever. Oh, okay. What? We lost nonchalant? Interesting. Sad. We're losing Stillfly. He's out of here. He's got a storm. He doesn't want to play anymore, or doesn't want to watch anymore. He's disgusted by this. I guess we should just go. That's true. You did try to. All right, that's true. The third game you tried the macro. Nico, you're here trying to recruit for other people in our chat? Hit that ban hammer? Joking. It's fine. But if you'd like to join All Inspiration, I think the link's down there in the channel somewhere. Is it? It might be. Do I have the link in the channel description? I don't remember. I feel like I should. If I don't remember if I do or not. Oh, I don't. Interesting. I haven't updated this in so long. I should really figure this out. Alright, so we're just waiting for Stillfly to come back because his internet's acting weird. I spelled psst wrong. That's crazy. Alright, are we good? Are we in it? Lumia ready? I think we're ready. I think we're on. Alright, let's do it. Game number 7, Mech Depot. I'm fairly certain this is going to be on US West. If it's not, we'll change it. Wait, how did it go to East? Wait, what the f- Do I have to remake the party? Wait, I swear to God I'm on US West. I'm on West. What? Wait, I gotta make it. They didn't change this, did they? Oh, you can try this. Alright. The bigger the party, the bigger the fuck up. Yeah, it makes sense. We can do another one. Just let me know. Just come into our Discord. We'll figure this out. Or just PM me on or either hit me up on Twitter or Discord. We can figure something out. If anyone actually wants to play, get some clan wars going. I've been kind of lazy about it because my internet's been bad, but. God. I hate that I go to arcade and I get arcade chat. Don't go away. It just spams all the way through. All right, let's try this one more time. All right, we're on West. We did it, guys. We made it. All right, in the top right-hand corner, playing for all inspiration, trying to stop the reverse all kill. It is from Team All In, Lumia. And the bottom left-hand corner, playing the blue Terran. I almost said red Terran. It is Nonchalant, trying to get the reverse all kill. And me casting, trying not to curse everything, because I think I jinxed everything. So I don't know anything about TVT, but we'll see what happens. We're expecting one base, right? Someone's got to cheese at some point, right? And as I say it, here comes the SUV on the bottom right-hand corner side of the map. And here comes the barracks. Is it 3X Reaper? It's the second gas coming up. Lumia's gonna go across the map to scout, I think. Hopefully, maybe, or he's just gonna go cheese himself. Who knows at this point? I think Lumia doesn't cheese, like, from what I know. Like nothing too crazy. But then again, this is game 7 of best of 7. Fucking anything could happen. So it's not a 3x Reaper because he just has one SUV out here, so it might be a proxy factory or something. Full proxy 1-on-1, not sure. Riser, I'll be happy to cast your grudge match, but I gotta eat food after this. I might go back and cast all invitational after this, after I eat, but depends how much passion I've got flowing through me. So Lumi's gonna come in and spot that there is nothing here, but there are 2 gases. So, what is he thinking? There is the factory going down across the map and a reactor, so is it proxy cyclones? I'm not a Terran player, I don't know what's going on. We're gonna find out together because that's how we do it here. Reaper's here. The 2 SCVs are here to body block the Reaper. I'm not actually sure. I'm curious to see what Lumia thinks. Well, I want to know. I wonder what Lumia thinks is happening right now because I don't know what's happening. So slapping the factory onto the reactor. Let's see what he makes out of this. Cyclones? Yep, cyclones. There's 1 and 2. No. Okay, so 2 cyclones. I wonder what he's gonna come out the. It's gonna be cyclones and nothing on the barrack. So just proxy cyclones. Interesting. Let's see how Lumia defends this. He's got the bunker coming up near the ramp, so this should be... And he's got his own Cyclone as well. So I think with the defender's advantage, he should be in good shape. Because these Cyclones alone probably aren't going to do too much. He doesn't have anything really here to repair them either. And there's no real support from them, right? He's going to have a Cyclone and a Hellion and another Cyclone. So there's going to be three Cyclones and a Hellion? Maybe? And with this bunker done... oh, this supply block's kind of shitty though. No, this supply block is real shady. But I don't know if he can get up this ramp. This is gonna be tough to break. 2 Cyclones out versus 2 Cyclones and no repair. And Nonchalant's gonna be in a bit of trouble here. He could have this 1 SCV come up and repair, but that's really it. But Lumia's got 3 SCVs pulled repairing now as well. And where is supply dip? Okay. Supply block's gonna hurt. But I think he's fine for now. I think Nonchalant's gonna have to go home. I think there's really no way to get vision up this ramp or anything. I guess. Oh wait, was there a Liberator somewhere? Oh no, Starport's at home. Lumia's gonna have a Liberator, and with that Liberator, I think this push is absolutely shut down. So we got a little bit of standoff here. Just kind of both players chilling. I think this series had more cheese than the Haas No Regret series. Alright, so we got the Liberator out going across the map. I guess that's true. Liberator here wouldn't do anything because you don't want to set the Liberator down and let the Cyclone just pick at it from a mile away. So Liberator's going to go across the map, and I wonder if there will be anything on the side of the map to actually defend it. I like how Lumia still had this SCV here from the beginning, just to scout, make sure, okay, I know you have a proxy somewhere, but I want to know if you're doing any kind of follow-up at home. And he comes in, he's able to see everything, right? He knows exactly what's going on. He sees the second command center. Oh, there's another starport up here as well. He's got a starport here. He's making a tech lab, actually. Carrying the SCVs over, why not? They got a ride. Alright, siege tank from Nonchalant. Gonna try to start poking away at the ramp. I like this play here. There's no real anti-air here to deal with besides the 4 Cyclones. The Liberator is gonna be on the other side of the map, and there's nothing here to deal with the Liberator at all. The Cyclones are here gonna take out this Viking. Hopefully he's gonna get it. Oh, it gets with the last hit. And I think that's gonna be it. There's no more vision. After the scan goes down, there's no more vision. And no more mining either, because Lumia's got this Liberator here just chilling. Starport's doing nothing as well. This is do or die here for Nonchalant. Everything's gonna be banking on this push. Ooh, everything's gonna move up into this on top of this ramp, but he does take down the barracks actually. I mean the bunker. It's all gonna come down to how many good siege tank shots that Nonchalant can get on top of these Cyclones. He's getting a few. There's still 3 siege tanks down here. He's gonna try to come in and try to take this out. And he does clear it up. Lumia clears it up, and there's still no mining at home at all. The Viking from Nonchalant actually starts attacking Liberator and runs away. So I think with the amount of mining time that he's lost with this Liberator, I think Nonchalant should be dead. No, maybe not. Actually, 33 to 28. Command center just starting. He's got 2 command centers at home. I mean, his base is halfway across the map, right? But the army is dead. But Lumia's army also was traded out. He lost 3 siege tanks. I don't know. I don't know, guys. I think it's even actually. Nonchalant may be in a better spot because his command center is dead actually, or down. I don't know. I don't know, guys. I don't know what's going on. I need a Terran to help me cast this. Siege tanks are starting to come out for Lumia, and I think with that he should be okay, because he can't really get sieged upon with this ramp here. Oh, you don't want to lose that Cyclone though. That's too big. He baits the army in. Cyclone takes out everything. Oh my god, the Cyclone with 1 HP. He stays alive. Banshee, do something! Oh my god, siege tank! Stay alive! He's alive. He's fine. Guys, it's fine. He's got 10 HP. It's 100% fine. Olivia, please goddamn repair that. But Nonchalant, he's not out of this. He's got mining. He's got 35 SCVs. I don't know. I think if that went down, could he have just walked up the ramp and just killed everything? Possibly. Oh boy. Well, Cloak Banshee from Lumia has finally made its way into the base. 13 killed workers already. There's really nothing. Again, nothing here to defend it. Where's the Viking that was here? Oh, did the Viking come across the map? It might have. But looks like Nonchalant's gonna decide, screw this, pull in all the boys, we're going for it. Pull in all 31 of his workers. The Banshee's at home, gonna start picking away at these fresh mules. The Viking is here though. He has Cloak. Okay, then the Cloak goes down, so there's really not gonna be any way to deal with this. Oh, the Banshees on this side of the map still taking out SCVs and Marines and everything. There's only 2 Marines over here, and that's gonna go down to the Banshee. And where are the SCVs? Oh, the SCVs over here. Okay. And now there's no anti-air left. These siege tanks are sitting ducks. Cloak Banshee on the other side of the map takes out the entire main base. Makes his way toward the natural. Siege tanks are running for their lives. SCVs chasing, trying to repair. It's like, let me love you. Nope. Just siege tank just decides, I'm getting the hell out of here. You guys fend for yourself, and that's it. Noncha's gonna tap out, and Lumia takes it. Takes game 7 and takes it serious for all inspiration. And I have spit coming out of my mouth. That was a series, guys. That was a lot of fun. Yeah, so Nonchalant played freaking out of his mind, I think. Because I think Nonchalant's a Diamond 2, maybe? And he took out Frug's a Diamond 1, Purge is Diamond 2, and Ribeye is Diamond 3? Diamond 2? I don't know, but he was playing really well. Almost brought it all the way back to reverse all kill, so props to him. Yeah, he's Diamond 3 actually. Okay, cool. But yeah, guys, that was a lot of fun. So hopefully we'll do this again sometime. My internet is fixed again, which is kind of nice. Hopefully, I don't want to jinx it, but fixed-ish. So I can stream some stuff, which is gonna be good. So that means more clan wars, more stuff, more tournaments. I gotta cast a lot of internal stuff, which I haven't done yet. But yeah, congrats to all the players, really. Everyone played pretty well. Lumia coming out in clutch in that crazy game, honestly. But yeah, I'm gonna go eat some dinner, because I bought food and realized I had to cast this. So yeah, I'm gonna be going now, I guess. I think probably in about an hour or so I'll come back possibly and cast more. It's what, 9:25? Hey, I could do it. I'll come back and cast the All Invitational probably in a little bit, but thanks for tuning in, guys. How many viewers we wound up with the end there? 30 viewers. Whew. Guys, can you come to my stream? Gotta get that affiliate going. I gotta use my affiliate. Get some subs going. Alright. I've been babbling. I'll see you guys later. Peace.